welcome back to our second episode of Norco. Last we left off, we were playing as Catherine, and we were gonna check out some of the surrounding landscape. I believe this is a little bit in the past because, you know, she is alive and all that jazz. So let's see where we're at. The Interstate Expressway traces a scar down Claiborne's Avenue from east to west. East. The bridge cuts east through the Treme and 7th Ward like places whose stories should be forgotten and left behind in haste. The pillars still tell those stories beneath the interstate. East above the Industrial Canal, the moldering strip malls, the narrowed expanse of the lake, the shrimp boats that prowl the black marble waves. East through Mississippi, and the winter weeknight darkness, and onward to Florida where it terminates. And then west. West is the suburbs that Catherine calls home. West is the concrete expanse that breaks clean and sharp at the St. Charles Parish line and gives way to cypress swamps. Tupelo crowns spire above the overpass, silhouetted by an unnatural glow that leads to Norco. I do think it's really interesting that when you're playing as Kay, it says you, but then, I don't know, like it never says Kay, but this says Catherine, so I wonder if this is still like sort of proxy Kay's point of view somehow, but I guess we're going to kind of figure that out as we go, aren't we? Because what's going on with Catherine? Need to find the curious duck, that's right. Just gotta refresh a little, it's been a few days. The uncanny smile, yeah. There we go. We already saw that. Lawyer billboard. It's on our phone. Alright, we got $10 roughly. Another kind of like crypto reference. We're coming from the clinic, so I suppose we'll go to the overpass. Ooh, what is this like kind of interesting little stage over here? As is by way, I think I'll interact with stuff that looks less interesting first. A newly refinished Art Deco structure glows beyond the overpass. They turned Charity Hospital into art lofts. Disgusting. Yeah, that sounds about right. Good old gentrification. Puppet theater onlook. Let's do onlooker. Showgoer. This is taking forever to start. I'm starving. You been to any of these yet? No. What is it? A puppet show. They always start late. I told them that I'd help load the gear, so I'm stuck here till it's over. My stomach's gonna eat itself. Alright. A makeshift puppet theater. The curtains are closed. Maybe I'll come by later to see what this is about. Maybe we will. We got the French Quarter, Perdido Street, yep. City Hall is new. Let's check out City Hall. A figure sits at a desk overlooking Duncan Plaza in the deepening winter night. He watches the fingers of a cool front animate the tops of oak trees in the park. He watches the last remnants of commuter traffic leaving Canal Street, the pulsing taillights, the shift workers running towards the bus. Alright. Yeah, because see, there's a lot of stuff when you're in Catherine's point of view, it seems like, where it's a lot more... You're saying what everyone thinks and what everyone's saying instead of subjective from the, like, second person. Let's look at the skater. A man holding a skateboard scrolls on his phone. Sure does. Beautiful night, huh? It's lovely. What are you doing here so late? What are you doing here so late? Skating the steps. I come out here most evenings. No one bothers you around this time, plus you see a different side of the place. What do you mean? How so? People pass through this building at night that you'd never expect. You know, what do they call themselves? The Gregs? Garys? Can't remember the name. No idea. The kids that squatted the Promenade Mall, they're obsessed with Ken or John? Nope. Then it probably wouldn't mean much to you, but anyhow, I see them come in and out of City Hall almost every night. I know it's them because my buddy Bruce got wrapped up in that stuff. Before you get initiated, they make you wear these goofy red polo shirts. Then, once you're a full Greg, Gary, whatever, you get to wear the blue polo shirt. Sounds like a joke, and it is, but I don't think they realize it. Anyway, that's the kind of stuff that I see around here at night. Why did they come? What would they be doing here? I wish I had a clue. Interesting. Alright, so I guess there's more kinda... I know we heard the reference to the mall earlier. An armed security guard greets Catherine as she enters the building. He sits on a wooden stool next to a walk-through metal detector. Good evening. Badge, please. Damn, I left it at the house. Okay, so we do go here. There are no cancel meetings scheduled for this afternoon. You'll need an employee ID badge to enter. I hear strange people come through here at night. Guy out front mentioned squatters in polo shirts coming in and out of the building at night? I don't get paid to answer questions. Well, yeah, sounds like a cop-adjacent individual, alright. Overpass. Puppet Theater? Yeah, it's not ready. So then, I believe that would leave French Quarter. Oh, so many things, so many sights. Oh, there's the duck. So I wonder... Oh yeah, we found the curious duck. Let's check out all these people first and just see what's going on. A dog! How's your night, ma'am? Not great. Sorry to hear it. You wouldn't have any change to spare, would you? Fuck it, we're dying. Sure. But all I've got is a buck. Really appreciate that. Change has been hard to come by this evening. Didn't think we'd be going head-to-head with Sketchy Santa. His sign says that he's raising money for veterans. Last night it was for leukemia. Night before that it was for something else. I respect the grift, but he stole our corner. Tell him something. You may need help. He may need help? It sounds like he may need some help. I don't doubt that, considering he tried to kill us. Yeah. ... With a knife. Wow. It was dull, so it just bruised a little. That is one dull knife. Well, that's a little extreme. Understand. It's a little extreme. That's terrifying. Are you sure you're okay? Doesn't hurt as long as I'm drunk, so thanks for the $1, lady. Yeah, thanks for the pain relief. Alright. Let's listen to everybody, and then maybe save before we talk to Stabby Santa. And that is why Marie Laveau opened a t-shirt and camera shop on Royal Street. That's not scary at all. I paid for a ghost tour. If we're just gonna walk around looking at t-shirt shops, I want my damn money back. This is a farce. What kind of tour guide are you? God, the faces in this game, I am so inspired by this pixel art. Well, technically I'm not one, so... but, excuse me? My roommate is? Then where is he? Long story. I came all this way because the website said it'd be fun. I'm having an alright time. I'm having an alright time. The city was supposed to be enchanting. Anyone try to... Sorry. Anyone trying to score some Molly? I hate New Orleans. Well, alright. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anything up here? Let's talk to the vendor. A hot dog vendor sits behind a large plastic cart. He looks up eagerly as Catherine approaches. Oh, hey, hi! He watches Catherine with a silent grin. So this is... I'm Flannel Ass. Yes? Yeah, that's... And these... He makes a grand sweeping gesture above the pot of vague meat. Are my hot dogs? I feel like it can't be flannelass, right? Flannelass? I don't know. Would you like one? I feel like flannelass and his hot dogs are far too endearing. But I need to look this up before I embarrass myself. Please stand by. Okay, cool. It is literally flannelass, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't seem like that's a name I don't know. So back to flannelass's hot dogs. Would you like one? Don't know if my stomach can handle it. Sure, what the hell. Again, we're dying. What the hell, I'm dying anyway. See, this game is always like one step. We're, you know, peas in a pod. Really? You're buying a dog? That's fantastic. That's great. Why do I feel like this is going to be another crouton situation? You seem a bit surprised? It's just been a while since I've gotten some business. Been a little slow. Haven't ordered new dogs in a while. So these are old dogs? Nothing to worry about. They keep well. How old? Business was popping, like I was doing really well back in YX2D. I'm so stupid, because I fully thought these were like names or like indicators or something, but it seems like that's just the year. YX2D, that's nearly a decade ago. God, now I want to go back and read all those books later and have actual context. How would you like yours dressed? Tell you what, think I'll pass. I'll be here all night. Anything else I can help you with? No, let's go. Let's get out of here. Now we're gonna save and then talk to Stabby over here. Alright, Stabby Santa. Well, ho, ho, ho. Santa's eyes roll wildly in their deep sockets. His mouth twists into a smile. How are you, dear? Got $1 to spare? Help spread some Christmas cheer? You know, he looks great. You know, this is exactly how I remember Santa. I gave my last dollar away. I just let go of my last dollar. What? That dollar was for me. What about it? $1 for some Christmas cheer? I just let go of my last dollar. Okay, yeah. Thanks again, lady. You're welcome. I like you and your dog. You go get the alcohol you so desire. Okay, yeah, this is the one we're looking for. There's a small plaque next to the door. It says, Curious Duck. This is the place. It sure is. Curious Duck. Door is locked. Well, no. You win some, you lose some, I guess. So there's overpass. How do we get in? Thanks again, lady. So you changed your mind. Curious Duck's door is locked. What's with this shop over here? I was told to come by, but the door's locked. The Curious Duck? Rosie doesn't let anyone in unless they know the secret knock. What's the secret knock? So what's the knock? I can't say, sorry. It's urgent, please. Well, I do need some business. Alright, I'll buy one of those old hot dogs. You won't regret it. Something tells me I will. Doubtful. How much? Just $14. Is that a joke? Is what a joke? Christ. Do you take wallet transfers? Cash only. Damn, well, what if I send some business your way? Then I'll show you the knock. Fine, it's a deal. Alright. Man masquerading as a tour guide continues to lose control of the crowd. The city is just one big scam. How about you guys? So listen, that dollar I gave you, why don't you put it towards one of those delicious hot dogs that nice gentleman is selling? You're talking about this guy right here? Hi! No chance in hell I'm eating one of those things. No way, lady. Well, it was worth a shot. How about you, Santa? What about $1 for some Christmas cheer? Yeah, no. I need to sell some dogs. You need to get into the curious dog. Find me a customer. Just one? Okay. Let's see if there's... Oh, nice. The show's on. How about this guy? This is taking forever to start. I'm starving. My stomach's gonna eat itself. Do you consider yourself an adventurous eater? There are hot dogs up the street. There are hot dogs up the street. There's a guy selling hot dogs in the corner. You should grab one. I'm looking to treat myself tonight. These are what you might call vintage hot dogs. They're a finely aged delicacy. You sell it, Catherine. Oh, really? That's a bit more interesting. Thanks for the suggestion. See, that guy should hire us. The show's getting started. I'll go check it out after it's done. Alright, let's check out these showgoers. A crowd has arrived to watch the show. Alright, then let's watch the show, I suppose. The show's getting started. I should take a seat. Of course I'm gonna watch this weird puppet show. Oh, nice eyes. Gator Farm next exit. Arrowheads, t-shirts, souvenirs, cold drinks. Oh, whose hands? Deep in the cypress hollow I hide. And this is Gator. I'm mourned this evening. My last child has died. They hang hooks from the trees with chicken thighs. They shoot bullets in our heads behind our eyes. It is a curse that I am the last to survive. I was once captured by a fisher fool who called me his own. He walked me like a dog along the sinking streets. He fed me strange plants and deli meats. He even covered me with blankets when I went to sleep. I left on the night of a monstrous flood. The fool has not rested a single night since. He stalks these bayous each night hoping to see my eyes shine. He calls out a ridiculous name that was never mine. Tonight I will shine my eyes at him. I have a request. Kill the shrimp-catching man who killed my children. Remove his head. Bring me his skull. Do this, and you may again leash me like a dog. Fun play. Actually, no, that was some really beautiful imagery. I hope there's more. Oh, fascinating. So this is like a mini game or something. Okay, what are... So we steer here. Or we can... Okay, yeah. How about this? Oh, thank God, we can go faster. Oops. Okay, how about this? Hello, fisher fool. You've trolled this bayou for many nights. Here I am, the one you're trying to find. My child hangs dead across the lake. Bring me the head of the shrimp-catching man, the one who captures the small ones. Peel the flesh from his skull. Do this, and I'll be your dog again. Interesting, so... I was under the impression that he was only... that he was only the fisher fool's dog. Ooh, we take damage. Oops. But maybe he has some relationship to us that I'm just misunderstanding. Alright, looks like we're kind of doing a maze here. Okay, yes, we can go see something. Oh, shit. There we go. A solitary egret stands in the rush, undisturbed by the boat's wake. No! If I die during this play, I'm gonna be sorely disappointed. Was it free? Sure. But you know, at least let the fucking cancer kill me, right? Oh, Jesus. I hope I'm not supposed to go that way. I am far too uncoordinated. Whee! Whee! There we go. A hand-painted cross and votive candles hide in the rushes along the bank. A bone-white oak tree towers above the display with a plaque nailed to its trunk. It reads, "Monster that took you, promise I'll find. Your daddy, he love you. Rest easy, child." Aww. Small assortment of sentimental objects are piled at the foot of the cross. Sift through objects. A journal, too waterlogged to read. A set of playing cards, small figurines, a cell phone case. You slide the case into your pocket. Well, that feels a little disrespectful, but I'll let it slide. I'm gonna exhaust literally every other option before trying to go down this path. I am not coordinated enough for that. Unfortunately, I am not very good at video games. At least not like this. I feel like we're like most likely gonna die here, right? Like I feel like that's what makes the most sense. I also could zoom out and see the entire map. I feel like that might be smart. Okay, yeah, here we go. So there's a talking thing over here. Oh, okay. Let's talk to Gator. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's more. Shrimper. Been a long time I seen anyone down this bayou. They all too frightened anymore. Biggest alligator ever to hunt this lake. She makes her den just across the way. She took my child from me. I buried him where I found him. Near where she stay. I visit that side daily, hoping I might catch her, but she knows better than to show her face. Interesting, so I thought the memorial was for the gator's child, but apparently they took each other's children. Were one to cut out that big skull hairs, that'd be something worth bragging on. It'd be a roadside marvel, there'd be money to make. I see that rifle you're holding. What do you say? Oh, I'm gonna kill the shrimper. Fuck that guy. We got a skull. It's like, it sucks about your kid. I know you're probably just trying to make an honest living, but like, listen, man. You shouldn't treat animals like that. She's just doing what gators do, you know what I mean? Alright. I need to stop running into shit. An alligator hangs dead from a meat hook fastened to the limb of a cypress tree. Okay, so that's her kid. Oof. Oh, is there another thing to see here? Okay, no. I just can go back to the same thing. Several times. No! But I got a skull for you, babe. Let's zoom in again. Okay, I think this might be back to the gator. If we just go kind of across the way here. Looks like a pretty straight shot, so hopefully I don't perish immediately. Alright, what we got going on? What's happening, Captain? Gator. You did my bidding, Fisher Fool, just like an obedient dog. Did I make the right choice? Each day you held me captive, my patience drained. You'll not humiliate me again, consider this your last mistake. I got you the skull. Ugh. I guess this is what happens, huh? Haunted Bayou Ghost Tour, Fisherman's Plight. Next exit, most dangerous bayou. I relished the horror that struck the Fisher Fool's eyes. Oh, so we were playing the Fisher Fool. Okay, cool. I took one limb but left him alive. I made him crawl like a dog before he died. Yeah, see, so we were an asshole too. You know, that was one hell of a story, huh? The crowd is discussing the show. Well, I want to discuss with the crowd. Show's over, but the crowd hasn't left. Maybe they're hoping for an encore? I'm hoping for an encore. I want to know what happens. French Quarter. Sweet. Awesome. We got our onlooker here. Guy from the puppet show. Guess he followed my food recommendation. Perf. Hey, this is pretty tasty. Thanks for the rec. I might get another one. Just wait for it, pal. Hope you know where to find a bathroom around here. Alright. Hi, hey, thanks for sending some business my way. No problem, but we had a deal. Deal? You're supposed to show me the knock? Oh, well, sorry. Rosie would be upset. Motherfucker, how do I should have known not to trust you, flannel ass. Are you kidding? I sent you business. Show me the knock. That was the deal. Well, okay. But I'll only show you once, so here, listen. Alright, we actually have to pay attention. Sure. That was the secret knock? So it's just kind of like a normal knock? Very secret. That's how everyone knocks. Yeah. Exactly. Who would suspect it? Alright. You know, I don't have a great feeling about the business acumen of these folks. And Catherine knocks on the door and hears the subtle sound of its unlocking. Kitty cat! Crouton is here! Oh, what are you doing, Crouton? Okay, before we look at him, we're gonna look at all the other shit, because that's my boy. Crystal ball. Don't. Oh, Jesus. Hello. Touch the ball. ... Suppose you think you can come in here with your soft little hands and touch my magic ball. Well, when you put it like that. Don't work like that, love. Now I gotta clean off the smudges. I see you've been eating french fries. Greasy hands. Ooh. Nasty. You must be one of them super duck people. Always coming around here, looking down at their cell phones. Greasy hands. Terrible. The app said I should come here? The app? Yes, ma'am. ... The zooms always kill me. Something not right about you. You're a drug head. I'm sorry, is this the right place? It is, just calm down, love, you made it. Dallas will tell you what's what. Go back to Dallas. I called him when I heard you trying to break into the place. Hell of a racket you were making. Jiggling on the handle like you couldn't get a hold of it. Now I see why. Dallas will be right out front. I don't got time to be babysitting you now that I gotta clean up all this. Stains all over my ball. You even check your shoes before you came in. They're clean. My shoes are clean. Well, I know that's a lie. And one last thing, that gemstone you got hanging around your neck, that thing ain't real. I know. Trash. Damn, I'm dying. You know, I'm like visibly dying. At least it seems like it'll let me check out the rest of the place. I'm gonna save first just in case, because I feel like she's ready to kill me in cold blood. She does not like me. Dolls. Mass-produced novelty voodoo dolls and tribal figurines clutter the display case. Shirts. Novelty New Orleans-themed t-shirts line the back wall. Masks. Plastic simulacra of ceremonial masks hang on the wall. Trinkets. An odd jumble of Mardi Gras beads and other trinkets spills from the table. Anything else I'm missing? Rosie? Why are you still here? Go find Dallas, let him deal with you. Crouton? This cat looks familiar. He sure does, that's my baby boy. Boxes? Unopened merchandise boxes are pushed to every corner of the room. Anything else? I don't think so. I'm gonna get out of here before this lady kicks my ass. Guessing you're Catherine? That's right. Rosie debriefed you. Was that a debriefing? I don't know if that's what I'd call it, but sure. She can be kind of... He casts his gaze into the sky and back at Catherine. Never mind. Quackjob should have a ticket with the information we need. No reason to stand around. What's SuperDuck? Have you been on Quackjob long? What's SuperDuck? What exactly is SuperDuck? It's a way of making money. Right, but... It's an intelligence of some kind. I don't know its purpose. Don't know why it exists. None of that. There are nodes all across the region, points where you can speak with SuperDuck directly. Ooh. There are all these things Rosie... These are all things Rosie should have told you. Not surprised she didn't. Tell me about Rosie. What's Rosie got to do with any of this? There are a dozen or so rendezvous points in addition to the nodes. Rosie's shop is one of them. She must be making good money offering her place to the network. Probably the only reason she keeps it going. Doubt she's sold merchandise in years. Locks the doors to discourage customers. Guess you could call it a front. Well, yeah. Have you been on Quackjob long? How long have you been using this app? Been doing this since before there was an app, but Super says use the app, so I'll use the app. Makes no difference to me. I'm so interested to see where this goes. I'm ready. Me too. Check the app and let's get moving. Alright. Ooh, we got some money, theoretically. And we got Dallas. It's gonna be a long night. Okay. So, wallet watch. Oh, we got some money? Yeah, because that's USD to Quack. I'm so dumb. I thought this was OCK. But we got $53? So we can probably order a ride home when we need to, so that's nice. Case picker. We got Angels and Gator. Ooh, let's try out the Gator case for a minute. I kind of like that. I did not do what I was supposed to do. Listen. Put me on another... Quackjob. Alright. Then we need to receive orientation. Receive orientation at Eagle Janitorial and Paper Supplies in Fat City. Alright. There's Dallas. Only reason I ever come to the quarter is for work. What's next? How'd you get involved with SuperDuck? How'd you get involved with SuperDuck? This all used to happen on Craigslist. Posts showing up, the strangest things. I was bussing tables uptown, couldn't swing rent and had kids to feed. Started responding to the listings. First one I ever did was steal a hard drive. Broke into a man's house in Norco, stole it right out of his office. Brought it to another house. Interesting, so this is like criminal shit probably. The people there were just like me. Just like you, how? Didn't know shit? They were there because of a post, just like I was. The house wasn't theirs. Nobody knew whose house it was. They plugged the head drive, goofy, into a wall. They gave me some cash. I left. What's next? We met at the rendezvous point, so now what? Check your phone. Quack ought to have the information we need. I did it. I did check it. Unless there's like something I'm missing here, which I don't think so. Unless I have to order a ride. Because that's Eagle Wholesale. Nobody make fun of me. I forget where the place is called. I think it's Janitorial Supplies, right? Janitorial and Paper Supplies in Fat City. So, only reason I ever came to the quarters for work. Where do we go? Where do I go? We met at the rendezvous points. Now what? Well, I guess maybe I could check the map then, theoretically. Overpass, curious duck, overpass, maybe? Shows over, French Quarter, City Hall, Perdido Street, clinic, overpass, Interstate 10, Interstate 10, just miss. Where do I go? What do I do? You know? 'Cause I need Eagle Janitorial. Hello? City Hall, maybe? City Hall entrance? The guard greets Catherine at the door. There are no council meetings scheduled to Oh, I didn't mean to click more. Skater. Maybe talk to the skater again? Cool front, finally. Overpass. I didn't mean to go back to Perdido Street. Overpass. French Quarter. Man. Thanks again, lady. You're welcome. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Only reason I began with the quarter is for work. What's next? We met at the rendezvous point. Now I check your phone. Quack gotta have the information we need. Does it though? Does it though? Oh yeah. Case picker, quack job. Cause I'm like, is there? I don't know that it does have the information we need. Cause there's like, I don't know, you know? I'm like, what does any of that mean? Messenger. No, I didn't mean to, I don't want to exit out all the way. Man, come on, man. Do I request a ride? I guess we'll just kind of feel it out, maybe. Wholesale restaurant supply as well. Look, man, you know. Warehouse. The galvanized steel door to the... I did not read that. The galvanized steel door to the supply warehouse is half opened. Okay. Let's go. Ooh. What the hell is that? Ah. Oh. Okay. Catherine. Ooh. You made it. Well, alright then. Okay, okie dokie. Act 2, Refinery Eyes. This is fascinating. Erica said Blake went to the Floodgate Tavern yesterday evening. Let's pass by on the way home and see what information we can gather. Okay. Monkey, how are we feeling about this? Same deal. Yes? So now what? Erica said Blake was heading... Yeah, you just told me that. I'm sorry, Million. How's my mind map hanging? Anything new? I don't think so. Overworld. Go Louisiana, Floodgate Tavern. Let's check out the tavern. Oh, interesting. That's Private Detective Brett LeBlanc sitting at the end of the bar. He's an unpredictable character, but we may benefit from speaking to him. Why are you looking at me like that? I still got chili on my face. Well, I don't know. Wasted guy? Let's check him out. A man lies face down on the bar surrounded by emptied bottles. Can we touch him? Why are you touching my partner? This way you come to relax. The LCD pulse of the evening news makes pale shadows across the bar. An image of a man with a long gray beard hangs over the news anchor's shoulder. Another pipeline explosion has left residents of Lower St. Charles Parish shaken. SHIELD officials have determined that the source of the explosion was due to a botched attempt by oil pirates to divert the flow of oil into a stolen barge. That guy looks super familiar. I'm sure we literally just saw him. A man familiar to local law enforcement, known only as Lucky, was among the pirates. SHIELD officials say. He is believed to be hiding in the Batcher Woods along the east bank between Kenner and Laplace. Residents are asked to call Crime Stoppers with any information. Interesting. Oh, we have seen that guy. That's the guy with the horse, I believe. He's cool. I'm not doing anything with him. Unless, of course, it advances the story. Evening, folks. Can I get something started? You know Blank Madere? Yeah, I know Blake. He hasn't come around in weeks. Not since he ripped me off. Wish I could say it was the first time. So Blake ripped you off. Someone said Blake came by last night. So Blake ripped you off? I let him catch some sleep right here behind the bar after last call, and wouldn't you know, the boy walked off with the register. I knew he'd been getting himself all messed up on drugs. Was trying to give the kid a chance, gave him some chores around the place. Done with him now. Done with him. Yeah, the whole register? Jesus, Blake. Those are expensive. Someone said he came by last night. Nah, he'd be a fool to show up here after what he did. Good for now, thanks. How about this guy? Keith. Don't see how anyone can believe the crap the media is putting out these days. It's all lies meant to divide working people. See for yourself. He gestures to the TV. That why you making your website, Keith? To set the record straight? You know that's right. See, I feel like Keith is probably our man. Or he sucks, but I feel like he's probably our man. Let's see, because there's Lucky. I really want to know what these different, like, constellations mean. LeBlanc. Private investigator Brett LeBlanc. Well, yeah, you know. Blake. Your brother never ended up at Floodgate Tavern. Erica said Blake was headed to Floodgate Tavern last night. Gus, the bartender, said Blake never showed up. Your brother... dismissed. Lucky. A fugitive oil pirate hiding in the Mississippi River, Batcher Woods. Let's see. Exit our mind map. Million wants to say something. We must be sure to gather all the information we can from LeBlanc. Okay, let's talk to him again then. Sit here long enough, you never know who might pass through. Hey Gus, look at this dynamic duo. Not sure I've seen these two around before today. Sure, Gus, that filthy one right there, that's Kate Madere's oldest. Other one's her robot. You pulling my leg? That's Kay? Blue's baby? Come on now. I worked the turnarounds with Blue. Good man. Great man. Had some stories, him. How come his kids came out like they did? Look at how this one's dressed. Looked to me like she headed to the job site. Or the circus. Blue passed before his time is why those kids don't dress right. Blue knew how to dress. You're right about that one, Keith. Sad the way the kids turned out, but forget all that. You two are lucky to be stumbling in while I'm sitting here. You're in company of the top-rated burp professional sleuth, and I happen to have a bit of information. Spit it out then. What is it? Is it about Blake? This ain't got nothing to do with Blake. For once. This more, you know, mysterious. You like mysteries? LeBlanc, please. Time is of the essence. Cool your heels. I'm getting to it. Now I see why Kate kicked you to the curb. Rude. That is not correct. Save your battery life. I'm just playing with you. Tell you what. Why don't you give me a drink so we can talk? Alright, fine. Damn, that is so interesting, though. I just want to know what we look like, because I'm pretty sure we're kind of punk with the bleached hair coming and, you know, the, like, flyers and stuff, but... What you need? I need a beer for your boy. Lord help me, another sap buying that lowlife a drink. Might need you to buy me a little snack, too, seeing as my wallet's all the way out in the car, but this is enough to get us going. So, alright, where do I even start? Your mama ever tell you about me? Maybe? She probably never mentioned me by name, but if you ever heard her mention a wild detective who doesn't play by the rules, doesn't ring a bell. Just let me finish, okay? Goddamn. who puts his life on the line for the good citizens of Norco. Well, that was me she was talking about. I'm sure I came up. The problem is you got a piss-poor memory. Us investigators, we gotta keep our memories sharp, clearly. So while you don't know me, I know a lot about you. I grew up in this town, you understand. My cousin Susie's ex-husband knew your daddy when he was still at the plant. And Catherine, she was a few grades above me at Sacred Heart. I knew her since I was a boy. Everyone around here knew Catherine. She was always getting herself into trouble, always drawing attention to herself. People'd say she was kin to Jesus. Old man lived behind loops would say that. Interesting. Talking about Papa? Yeah, Papa. Been years since I thought about him. Lots you could say about Papa. He'd whisper some bullshit and get everyone repeating it. Wasn't all bullshit. Saying, ooh. Yeah, I don't know if that's a word I can say. Like me, a child of Christ, you know that's bullshit. We are all Christ's children. Not like that, Gus. You know what I mean? Like, literally. Wait, what? Not interested. Wait, what? That was years ago, long before Blue died. Papa told the priest a family of Cajuns came from Jesus. Said Catherine had, how do you say it, like Jesus blood. Got it from her daddy's daddy and so on, all the way back to the old world. Like in that movie, one with the volleyball? That ain't the right movie, Gus. It's the one with the priests and stuff. Hell, I don't know, I don't watch movies. Figure some of that's likely to be true. You'd believe any old shit, Keith, no disrespect. Catherine never noticed. She was off on her own planet, wild as she was. Papa never wanted to be seen. He was watching Catherine, but she wasn't watching him. Blue wouldn't let no man like that near her anyhow. You got a point there, Keith. You'd be foolish to get in Catherine's way. Where she went, trouble followed. But I admired her, and she admired me. Sure about that. She never said much, but I could tell. She only talked to you when she needed a free hand, Brad. Like hell. She did all she could to get my attention. I just had too much respect for Blue, couldn't dishonor the man's memory. The bartender shakes his head. Sometimes you make me sad. Don't mind Gus. I always been the handsome one and he gets jealous. Made me forget what I wanted to tell you. Oh, that's right. Your house is out there near the fence line. Well, that's right behind my place of business. I got a window that looks in the yard, more or less. But this is a pretty long story, and like I was saying, I ain't got my wallet with me. And you want us to buy you another drink. That's a real generous offer, Robot. Thank you for that. Unbelievable. Alright. So I think we're actually going to have a little bit of a shorter episode today and wrap it up here. And next time we're going to pick up and continue with our little mystery, see where things take us. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.